Hey there, me again. Got an interesting question here from Dana Wood. I have been asked about setting up a press button attendance on iPad for staff attendance and at TPL. What program or app would I use to do this? And I asked the question, can you provide more details? Is this one iPad that all attendees register attendance with, or is each person registering their attendance on their own iPad? And then Dana comes back and says, yeah, it's just one iPad, basically a digital sign-on record for attendees for the TPL. The staff member said that at a previous school there was just a Google Doc. And yeah, you can actually do this with Google Docs, and I'll quickly demonstrate exactly how to do that. So if we jump across to Google Docs in here, we can start with a blank document, and we can say something like attendance at this PL course, and I'm not sure about this font, but it's a foundation font from something that I've demonstrated before. And what we can do is make this font bigger, and we'll come down to the next line. We might just center this here. We might bold it as well. And then in here, we're going to get some names. Now, I don't actually have any names, so what I'm going to do is jump across to a random names generator, which you can get on the internet. You just do a Google search for random name generators. And let's say we want 30 names. We want them to be English. You can pick whatever languages you want to, male and female, and generate names. And what it does is gives you a list of names. So I can now copy all of those names from there to there, Control C to copy. I can go back to my document and I can paste them in, and that will put them onto a list for me with little bullets, as you can see there. When you type your list, it may or may not have bullets, but this particular one produces bullets for you. I might just make this font a little bit bigger, just so that people can, when they're tapping it on their iPad, they're not going to be missing and selecting somebody else. And what you do is you select all of those names, just like I've done there, and you go up to the Format menu and choose the option that says Bullets and Numbering. And one of the options down the bottom here is Checklist. And when you do that, it turns all of those into a checkbox. So anyone can now, with their finger on an iPad, tap to say that they've attended, and it simply crosses them out, but that's not a problem whether it does that or not. It's a checkbox to say, hey, I'm here or I'm not here. And that's all that you need to do. So that's created this course. I can give it a name called Attendance at this PL course. It just takes the title that you've got there, and that's what it's now called. And if I go to an iPad, or if I go to a device and refresh this, I'll find one at the top here that says Attendance at this course. And if I open it up, that's exactly what I'm seeing there. And if I want to, I can, let me just get it on the camera and turn it around. I can select these different boxes if I can get them. I can't quite see what I'm doing. Come on, check. There's a check. You can see them showing up on the screen as I'm pressing them. So these different people are showing up, and I'm selecting them and crossing them off. So that is how you get it on an iPad. It's pretty much instant, and they will be able to mark off their attendance list. Hope that was of use, and I'll see you in the next video.